I watched him from the back of the hallway, heart shattered. He stood there, taking wedding vows, holding another woman's hand, living his life like he had not destroyed mine. And then he kissed her. That's when a sharp pain hit my chest. I shut my eyes, and the moment took me back to the nights he whispered, "You are mine." To the mornings I woke up in his arms, he said, "I love you." To the promises he made under the stars, saying, "I will always be with you." But all was a lie, every memory is dead. The man I loved played me like a game, and now I carry the only truth he left behind, our child. He never knew about the life growing inside me. I found out the same morning he left. I didn't to tell him, only to hear he was engaged. Why do people walk away from the ones who love them? How did they sleep peacefully knowing someone out there is breaking because of them? When one heart struggles to beat, the other moves on like it was never touched. One rewatches memories like the old films, the other forgets them like yesterday's does. And the worst part, the broken one still waits, still hopes, still loves. She could have ended it all with one word, exposed the lies, shattered the walls, but she didn't. Not out of weakness but pride, because she didn't want to beg to be chosen. She sees it now. He was never hers. He never loved her. And the child growing inside her may be born with his lust, but it carries her love, pure and untouched by his betrayal. So she turned, head high, with fire in her eyes, not walking away in defeat, but protecting the one piece of herself he never deserved. Tears blurred my vision. I walked faster, trying to breathe. The pain was too much, like a storm crashing inside my chest. I didn't see where I was going, and then crashed. I bumped into someone very hard. In her daze, she didn't see him, tall, dark, and holding a glass of drink. She collided into his chest. The drink spilled all over her dress. "Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" She looked down to her messy dress. No, she was not okay. She was breaking, overwhelmed and blinded by emotions. Her pain, her heartbreak, her silence, all of it crashed at once, and she slapped him. A breathless moment passed in a second. Realizing what she had done, her lips parted. She took a shaky step back while tears spilled down her cheeks. Where she couldn't explain, couldn't understand, but just ran. Ran from the pain, ran from the wedding, ran from him. She vanished into the crowd. "Why?" That's all what I can say. My cheek is stinging as I touch my face, blinking in disbelief, like seriously, it was just an accident for which I apologized, didn't I? So her dress was a slap on my face. It had been 3 days since the slap. 3 days since a stranger's with tear-filled eyes and a ruined dress left me stunned in the middle of someone else's wedding. I didn't know her name, didn't know her story, but her silence had screamed louder than anything. And I couldn't stop thinking about her eyes, big, teary, and lost, like they were holding stories I am not part of yet. Why was she crying? Who hurt her? Though I didn't know her, yet my heart spoke, protect her. So the second I met her was completely by chance. She was sitting in a quiet cafe, staring blankly at her untouched coffee. I was excited to meet her, and it's obvious when her tears left so many questions in my soul.